Are you curious if Virgin Voyages food lives up to the hype? It's Ryan and John back with a full food review of everything we ate on our most recent Virgin Voyages cruise. What was the best and what missed the mark? Stay tuned for our review from our Virgin Voyages cruise on Valiant Lady in August 2025. For our first brunch, we met up with fellow YouTuber Christine Lazada and Virgin Top 10 mate Jason Carter at Razzle Dazzle. Stay tuned to find out why we booked with them. To start, at Razzle Dazzle, they come around with this delicious pastry tray. Christine highly recommended the apple cruffin and a specific way to eat it of cutting it in half and then eating out the apple filling with the cream top. This was a hit and recommend either as a pre-meal pastry or dessert after your meal.
Did you get only apple?
No.
It's like apple pie
Huh?
a la mode.
Oh my God, it's done.
Birthday boy says.
Yeah, get love. That's really good. It is very reminiscent of like apple pie and vanilla ice cream.
A la
I
mode,
love that.
For our meals, John had the avocado toast with poached eggs and I had the fried chicken sandwich with bacon. The avocado toast was super fresh and the chicken sandwich was very crispy.
That's so good.
How am I gonna bite this?
Fresh and delicious. Look.
That's what she said. He said. That's what he said. That's what he said.
Yeah, really good.
Love.
We'd have to say though our favorite item was the bacon. It was like a version of Millionaire's candied bacon if you've ever had that at any restaurant.
Yes.
Now Christine highly recommended dessert and getting the Razzle Dazzle cake, which was delicious and had a really nice ratio of icing to cake, but the real winner about this was the chocolate crunchies in the middle.
Ooh, what's the crunch in there?
It's like chocolate chips.
Oh.
That's
Oh.
so good.
Yes.
That's
That's
yes.
really good.
This is good.
These were great recommendations from Christine, as are all her recommendations for Virgin Voyages, and that's one reason why we booked this cruise and future ones with her and JC. Also, because they got us the best deal with extra sailor loot we can use on the ship, and they can do the same for you. Even if you've already booked, they can reprice. And JC is a top 10 first mate for Virgin Voyages. Check them out and let them know Ryan and John sent you to get the best deal. One thing we absolutely love about Virgin Voyages is their dining philosophy and a no buffet dining approach that includes fresh to order cuisine experiences. The Galley is their answer to a buffet. It's a 24/7 food hall where you can walk up to order or sit down for service. The Daily Mix is your place to get specialty and custom salads and other specials of the day. Bento Box has a grab-and-go bento boxes with a variety of sushi and fresh spring rolls. Now, coffee and hot tea options are available 24/7 and have everything you need based on any dietary restrictions. Water, soft drinks, and juices are also included in your cruise. Well Bread is where you're gonna go for freshly baked favorites made daily, from focaccia breads, donuts, pastries, cheesecakes, anything delicious you're gonna get from here and nowhere else on the ship.
Can I get a s'more jar?
Let's Taco About It serves breakfast and lunch menus with fresh-made tortillas, fillings, and toppings. Noodle Round is a ramen-focused option that we hear is delicious, but the cruises we've been on have been too warm, so we'll try that on a cooler weather cruise. Hot Off the Press is a sandwich shop where you can get pre-made sandwiches both hot and cold. FYI, this is where you get that delicious Nutella toast.
So funny, I never even saw this place before. That's so crazy. I can miss it.
The Burger Bar has burgers, vegan, and vegetarian options and has a specialty daily burger and is open late. Diner and Dash is open 24/7 and serves a basic but good diner-style breakfast. It serves food all day long and they have dinner options that are different worldwide cuisines daily. Pops and Bubbles is a fun snack cart where you can get popsicles and bubbly wine, including non-alcoholic options.
Not back for more, just looking at it. That's really good though, man. That banana and chocolate, man. That's really good.
Today we just have new flavors actually. With
Do you?
guava and peach.
Peach, oh yeah. Yeah, that banana's so good, man. Thank you again.
Cheers.
Absolutely, brother. Thank you. You as well.
Now this morning we decided to have breakfast in the Galley. We split two options. The first being a more traditional breakfast from the Diner and Dash. We got scrambled eggs, bacon, and hash brown patties, which looked so crispy and delicious.
We're together. Yeah. Thank you.
No, that's it. Thank you.
If you're enjoying this review, please give us a thumbs up, share, or subscribe. It really helps our channel grow. After looking around a bit, we decided to try the breakfast taco special at Taco About It, which was barbacoa beef, poached egg, cotija cheese, and an adobo hollandaise. And this breakfast taco special was an absolute 10 out of 10.
They look really good. I didn't know they put the eggs on there like that.
We would give the breakfast from Diner and Dash an 8 out of 10. We would like the bacon just a little crispier, just our preference. Now here's a tip most people don't know. You can get service in the Galley by raising the red Ahoy flag in the tabletop menu. Someone will come over and you can order right from there.
Later.
Now since we had late dinner reservations this night, we went to Opa Hour at the Dock House, which is between 3:30 and 5:30. There's a special menu during this time of Mediterranean cuisine, including meze platters, lamb and sausage skewers, and even a specialty cocktail. We tried the meze platter with hummus and tzatziki, fresh pita bread and crudité, the Greek bites with cod and lamb skewer with dipping sauces, and the phenomenal Dock House shrimp, which you can get anytime and highly recommend.
Play that game all the time.
The hummus was a real surprise. You can tell it's freshly made. And we also had the Opa Hour cocktail called the Cleopatra, and it has a very refreshing lemon and basil taste. A few hours after Opa Hour, we went to our dinner reservation at Razzle Dazzle. The vibe and presentation of this restaurant adds to the enjoyment as the red pops of lighting make it feel like the most fun and the most Virgin-like restaurant on the ship. Razzle Dazzle has a sip and savor section like all the restaurants, but we'd say it's the menu with the most variety compared to all the others on board.
For the starters. For the main course, it's either the Old Sport or the Naughty Nectar, which is our signature cocktail. So the Old Sport is like old-fashioned, and
We started with the Innocent Play and Pop of Attraction cocktails. The Pop of Attraction was fun and kind of an optical illusion. It was tequila, ginger, grapefruit, lime, and bitters, and it was strong but yummy. John was really enjoying the mocktail program this sailing, and the Innocent Play mocktail was very light and floral. Now for appetizers, there was so much to choose from, so we got the Old Bay wings, the pork belly, fried green tomatoes and okra, and the green goddess salad.
Pretty good, huh?
The crunch on these tomatoes and okra was 10 out of 10 and our favorite of the appetizers. For mains, we got the Nashville hot cauliflower, beet pierogies, which were the hit surprise of the night, the ribeye, fried chicken, braised leeks, roasted carrots, and lamb shank. We wanted to try everything.
I know, yeah.
Share. It's all about sharing. Share.
The beet pierogies were a surprise. They were creamy, crunchy, and earthy. Probably our favorite of the night. The lamb shank fell off the bone and was 10 out of 10, an amazingly rich flavor. Another surprise hit was the Nashville cauliflower. It was very flavorful and fresh. The braised leeks was a notable mention. I didn't really understand the dish, and I still don't, but it was earthy and creamy at the same time. And for dessert, we tried the dark s'mores and apple rum cake. I'm a s'mores fan through and through, so there's anything s'mores, I'm gonna get it, and it was a great bite in its simplest form.
(7:59 a.m.)
Alright, now let's talk about room service, which is called Ship Eats. This is available 24/7 and you can pre-order breakfast until 2 a.m. for anywhere between a 5 a.m. and 11 a.m. delivery. So this is great if you want to be lazy and sleep in, or you want to get an early breakfast on port days. You get your food in reusable containers in a dry seal bag, making it easy to carry and store your food. You can order directly in the app on your phone or on the tablet in the room, and it comes right to your cabin, and you can even track the order and you'll get a notification when it's arrived. Breakfast is a pretty standard menu, and we like the scrambled breakfast paired with the bakery items and coffee. Now this morning we had the scramblers with scrambled eggs, bacon, sausage, and accompaniments. That's tomato and potatoes, and then some pastries, fruit, and lattes, which were actually really tasty. They serve pretty decent coffee and espresso on the ship. We also got the brown sugar cubes for our coffee and jams for our pastries. They are really great with the details.
Many hours later.
For dinner that night, we had reservations at the Wake, which is the steakhouse option on the ship. Now the vibe and ambiance is very modern steakhouse, light colors, and very classic. The Wake has a sip and savor menu for $35 like all the other restaurants on board, but I feel like this one is the best deal because it includes a glass of Moet, and that's $25 on its own, so for $35 you get 3 cocktails. I feel like that's a great deal. For the treat yourself extra cost items, they have some seafood tower options, but their included dinner has plenty of delicious dishes to pick from. They start you off with the freshest of baked breads, and it has a soft, pillowy inside and is served with the most delicious garlic butter. For starters, we tried the clam chowder, which was tasty, but admittedly not my favorite. We also tried the blue cheese wedge salads, which on the other hand were one of our favorites we've ever had. The bone marrow though has to be our favorite. It's rich and flavorful, and honestly can't believe it's included at no extra cost. For my meal, I was craving surf and turf, but they don't have that option here, so I got the shrimp and grits to accompany my filet. John got the filet while also getting roasted mushrooms, potato gratin, and cream spinach for sides. While I got the shrimp and grits for the shrimp, I did try the grits, but sadly they were dry and not very tasty. However, the shrimp had great flavor and was the perfect accompaniment for my filet.
Yeah, we had those last time, yeah. Their brown butter mushrooms, so good.
The dessert menu gives you classic steakhouse vibes with cocktails, wine, and coffee as well. We basically wanted to try all the desserts, so we got one of everything, espresso martinis and some cappuccinos. Of the 4 desserts, our top 2 favorites were the Baked Alaska and the Meyer Lemon Cheesecake that looked like a little lemon and had a hard chocolate shell. It was phenomenal. Which dish would you want to try first? Or have you sailed Virgin Voyages and have a favorite? Let us know in the comments.
You know what? That will.
Don't punish me like that. Sleep on there. It's like, oh my gosh.
The following day,
We returned to the Wake the next morning for brunch. They have a bottomless brunch option for $35 that includes Bloody Marys, beers, mimosas, or wine. But for $75, you can do Moet Chandon, which, if you think about it, if you're doing 3 glasses at least, you're already positive on your return on investment. You can get some items from the dinner menu on the brunch menu, including soup, salads, and the apple tartare. I got a caramel latte from their specialty coffee menu to start, and John got a regular coffee. And like I mentioned earlier in the video, the coffee on the ship is actually pretty good. John started with his favorite citrus and fennel salad, and for mains, I had the crispy pork belly eggs Benedict, while he had the soft shell crab Benedict. The poached eggs were perfect, and these are our favorite breakfast options on the ship. Both the pork belly and soft shell crab Benedicts have so many flavors and textures going on, it's awesome. If you're enjoying this review, please give us a thumbs up, share, or subscribe. It really helps our channel grow. Another dessert highly recommended by Christine Lazada and much of the Valiant Lady Happenings cast was the crepe cake at the Wake. This was very light and creamy and had a similar taste to chantilly cake if you've ever had one of those.
later,
For dinner that night, we went to Extra Virgin, the Italian restaurant on Valiant Lady. They also have a sip and savor menu for $35 and have a great variety of food options to choose from. We learned that all the pasta is freshly made on the ship, and you can definitely tell this when you order it. They also have traditional Italian fare like eggplant parm, seafood, and a good steak. If you don't want to do the sip and savor per se, you can check out the pairing options on the back. They have icons under their wine choices so you know what wine to pair with what food. Extremely helpful. Shortly after you sit, you get freshly baked Italian bread with olive oil and balsamic. And I started with the calamari. I could tell it was fresh by how lightly it was coated. A squeeze of lemon and it was truly a chef's kiss. The charcuterie board is also great for noshing with salami, prosciutto, mortadella, and Parmesan, Asiago, and Gorgonzola cheeses with all the little accompaniments.
Said she'll be here in 5 minutes.
And right before our main courses came out, our friend and fellow YouTuber Christine Lazada came to join us.
I'm so sad. He just went on vacation.
John decided on the pappardelle al ragu with a bold pork and beef bolognese, and I had the creamy stuffed burrata pasta, which is basically like a stuffed carbonara. Honestly, both were delicious, can't go wrong with either.
2 thumbs up, 10 out of 10, 5 stars, whatever we want to say. That's what it is.
Yeah, definitely worth it.
I feel so happy right now. Love.
The next morning.
Before we got off the ship, we had the chance to have brunch at Razzle Dazzle one more time, and I'm glad we did because their menu is so diverse. Here's a tip. You can book brunch at either Razzle Dazzle or the Wake on the day of disembarkation, so before you leave the ship, get one more delicious brunch in. Now, one thing to note about this brunch menu, it is mainly vegetarian and vegan items with a few choices of meat items. The bottomless brunch is also available here for $35. John had the avocado toast again with a side of 10 out of 10 bacon, and I tried the buckwheat waffle, which far exceeded my expectations and had a very light and fluffy consistency. It was a great way to end our trip. Which dish would you want to try first? Or have you sailed Virgin Voyages and have a favorite? Let us know in the comments. We loved the variety and quality overall. Virgin Voyages dining is a major highlight and something that drew us to the ship initially. If you're a foodie, this cruise is definitely worth it. If you liked this review, please give us a thumbs up, like, or subscribe. It really helps our channel grow. And until next time, cheers.